Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're tackling a topic that many of you have asked about, natural deodorant. If you've ever tried switching from conventional antiperspirants, you might know the struggle. You want to avoid certain ingredients, but you also want something that actually works, right? I've been there. I've tried so many natural brands, and while some are okay, many just don't hold up, especially during a workout or a stressful day. Plus, they can be pretty expensive. So, after a ton of research and experimentation, I finally perfected a recipe for a homemade natural deodorant that is simple, cheap, and incredibly effective. And today, I'm going to share it with you. We're going to dive into why you might want to make the switch, what ingredients we'll be using, and why they work. And then I'll walk you through the step-by-step process. So, if you're ready to say goodbye to store-bought deodorants for good, stick around. First, let's quickly talk about the difference between antiperspirant and deodorant. It's a common point of confusion. Antiperspirants use aluminum-based compounds to physically block your sweat glands. They stop you from sweating. Deodorants, on the other hand, don't stop sweat. They work by targeting the bacteria on your skin that causes body odor when it breaks down sweat. Our bodies are meant to sweat. It's a natural and essential process for regulating temperature and releasing toxins. By making our own natural deodorant, we're choosing to work with our body's natural processes, not against them. We're focusing on neutralizing odor and absorbing moisture without blocking our pores. This approach can be gentler on the skin and avoids ingredients that some people prefer to steer clear of. So, what's the magic formula? It's surprisingly simple, and you might already have most of these ingredients in your kitchen pantry. You'll need just 4 main things: coconut oil, baking soda, arrowroot powder, or cornstarch, and an essential oil of your choice for scent. Let's break down why each of these is a powerhouse ingredient. First up, coconut oil. We'll be using about 1/4 cup of unrefined cold-pressed coconut oil. This forms the base of our deodorant. Coconut oil is amazing because it's naturally antibacterial and antifungal, thanks to its lauric acid content. This is key because it helps to combat the odor-causing bacteria directly. It's also incredibly moisturizing, which is great for the delicate skin under your arms. It helps the deodorant glide on smoothly and keeps your skin from getting dry or irritated. Next, we have baking soda. We'll need about 2 tablespoons. Baking soda or sodium bicarbonate is a fantastic natural deodorizer. Its main job is to neutralize odor. It creates a more alkaline environment on your skin, which makes it harder for the odor-causing bacteria to thrive. It's a real workhorse in this recipe. A quick note on baking soda: a small percentage of people can find it irritating to their skin. If you have very sensitive skin, you might want to start with a smaller amount. Say 1 tablespoon, and see how your skin reacts. You can always adjust the ratio later. Our third ingredient is arrowroot powder or cornstarch. We'll use 1/4 cup of this. This is our moisture absorber. While this deodorant won't stop you from sweating, the arrowroot powder will help to absorb a lot of that wetness, keeping you feeling drier and more comfortable throughout the day. I personally prefer arrowroot powder because it's a bit finer and silkier than cornstarch. But cornstarch works just as well if that's what you have on hand. It's really just a matter of personal preference. Finally, we have essential oils. This part is optional but highly recommended. We'll add about 10 to 15 drops. This is where you get to customize your deodorant scent. But essential oils do more than just add a nice fragrance. Many of them have their own antibacterial properties, giving your deodorant an extra boost of odor-fighting power. Some great options are tea tree oil, which is a powerful antibacterial, and lavender, which is both antibacterial and soothing to the skin. For a fresh, clean scent, you could try a citrus oil, like grapefruit or bergamot. A woodsy scent like cedarwood or sandalwood is also a fantastic choice, especially if you prefer more earthy tones. Today, I'm going to use a blend of lavender and tea tree for that dual-action calming and deodorizing effect. Alright, now that we know our ingredients, let's get to making it. It's so easy, it will take you less than 10 minutes. You'll need a small bowl for mixing, a spoon or a small spatula, and a container to store your deodorant in. I like to reuse a small shallow glass jar with a wide mouth, which makes it easy to scoop the product out with my fingers. You could also use an old, cleaned-out deodorant stick container for a more traditional application. But we'll talk more about that in a bit. First step, measure out your dry ingredients. In your mixing bowl, combine 1/4 cup of arrowroot powder and 2 tablespoons of baking soda. Give them a good mix with your spoon to make sure they're well incorporated. Breaking up any little clumps now will give you a smoother final product. Second step, add your coconut oil. You'll need a 1/4 cup of coconut oil. If your coconut oil is solid, which it probably will be if you live in a cooler climate, you'll want to melt it first. You can do this easily by placing the jar of oil in a bowl of warm water for a few minutes, or by gently heating it in a saucepan over low heat. You don't want it hot, just liquid. Once it's melted, pour the liquid coconut oil into your bowl with the dry ingredients. Third step, mix everything together. Start stirring immediately. You want to combine everything until it forms a smooth, consistent paste. It should look a bit like thick frosting. Keep mixing until there are no lumps of baking soda or arrowroot powder left. It should be completely smooth. Fourth and final step, add your essential oils. Once your base is mixed, it's time to add your chosen essential oils. I'm adding about 10 drops of lavender and 5 drops of tea tree oil. Give it one last thorough stir to make sure the scent is distributed evenly throughout the mixture. And that's it. You've just made your own natural deodorant. Now for storage and application. Pour your mixture into your chosen container. I'm pouring mine into this little glass jar. Then, you just need to let it set. If your house is warm, you might want to pop it in the fridge for about an hour to help it firm up. The final consistency will depend on the temperature of your room. In the summer, it will be softer, more like a cream, and in the winter, it will be quite solid. To apply, just take a small pea-sized amount with your clean fingertips and gently rub it into each underarm until it's absorbed. A little goes a very long way, so don't overdo it. Just make sure you cover the entire area. The warmth of your skin will melt it right in. If you prefer a stick applicator, you can definitely do that. Just pour the liquid mixture into an empty clean deodorant tube and let it set in the fridge until it's completely solid. To use it, you'll just twist it up like a regular deodorant. One thing to keep in mind with a stick is that if it gets too warm, it might soften and get a bit messy, so you might want to store it in a cooler spot. Now, let's talk about the detox period. If you're switching from a conventional antiperspirant for the first time, your body might go through an adjustment phase. For years, your sweat glands have been blocked, and now they're free. You might find that you sweat more and have a stronger odor for a week or two as your body purges the buildup and rebalances its natural bacterial ecosystem. Don't be discouraged. This is totally normal. Just be patient, stick with it, and reapply your homemade deodorant during the day if you feel you need to. Drinking plenty of water can also help your body flush everything out. Trust me, it's worth pushing through this phase. I've been using this exact recipe for over 2 years now, and I can honestly say it works better than any deodorant, natural or conventional, that I have ever used. It keeps me feeling fresh and odor-free all day long, even after a tough workout. Plus, making it myself saves me so much money. This one batch costs pennies to make and lasts me for about 2 to 3 months. It's a total game changer. I really encourage you to give this recipe a try. It's a simple, empowering step you can take towards a more natural and sustainable lifestyle. And remember, you can customize it completely to your liking. Play around with the essential oil blends to create your own signature scent. Maybe you want something energizing like peppermint and orange in the morning, or something calming like chamomile and ylang ylang in the evening. The possibilities are endless. So, that's everything you need to know to make your own effective homemade natural deodorant. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. If you try out the recipe, please let me know how it goes in the comments below. I'd love to hear about your experience and what essential oil blends you come up with. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel for more DIYs and natural living tips. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!